Is it better to rent or buy a home? That's a question many people grapple with. This big question sparks plenty of debates because it touches on more than just finances. It also involves lifestyle choices and future planning. Both options have their own sets of advantages and disadvantages, and what may be a pro for one person might be a con for another. There's no one-size-fits-all answer here. We'll dive into the pros and cons of both buying and renting to help you make an informed decision. Let's start by examining the positives of buying a home. One of the most compelling reasons to buy is the opportunity to build equity. With each mortgage payment, you own a bit more of your home, creating wealth over time. This is a long-term investment that can reap great returns. Then there are potential tax benefits. Many homeowners can deduct mortgage interest and property taxes on their tax returns, which can lead to significant savings. Owning a home also offers stability. Unlike renters, homeowners don't have to worry about rent increases or eviction notices. The home is yours and you can live in it as long as you want. Lastly, there's the freedom to customize. Want to paint the walls neon pink or install a fancy new kitchen? As a homeowner, you can make your home truly yours, reflecting your style and needs. While these benefits sound enticing, buying a home also comes with its own set of challenges. Now let's talk about some of the drawbacks of home ownership. The first thing to consider are maintenance costs. When you own a home, all the repairs and upkeep falls on you. If the roof starts leaking or the furnace breaks, that's your responsibility. It can be a significant financial burden if you're not prepared. Next, there's property taxes. These are ongoing costs that don't go away, even when your mortgage is paid off. Depending on where you live, these can be pretty hefty. Thirdly, home ownership can limit your mobility. If you need to move for a job or other reasons, selling a house is a much bigger undertaking than breaking a lease. Finally, there's the risk of property value decrease. The housing market can be unpredictable. If property values in your area drop, you could end up owing more than your home is worth. As you can see, home ownership is not without its pitfalls. But what about renting? Renting a home also has its own pros and cons. Let's delve into those, shall we? First off, one of the major advantages of renting is flexibility. You're not tied down to a long-term mortgage, meaning you can move whenever your lease is up, whether that's for a job relocation, downsizing, or just a change of scenery. Another benefit is that you're generally not responsible for major repairs or maintenance costs. If the furnace goes out in the dead of winter or the roof starts leaking during a rainstorm, you can pick up the phone and call your landlord, rather than digging into your own pocket. And let's not forget about property taxes. As a renter, those are a worry you can happily skip over. However, with the sweet comes the sour. When you rent, you're not building any equity. Your monthly payments are going into your landlord's pocket, not towards an investment for yourself. You could also be subject to rent increases. While some places have rent control laws, in many areas, your landlord could potentially raise your rent each year. Finally, as a renter, you lack control over the property. You can't make significant changes or improvements without your landlord's permission, which can limit your ability to truly make your rental feel like home. So renting can be a good option for some, but it also has its drawbacks, much like buying. So, is it better to rent or buy a home? Well, we've taken a deep dive into this question, and as you've seen, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. On one hand, buying a home can be a fantastic long-term investment, providing stability, the opportunity for capital growth, and the freedom to make the place your own. On the flip side, it also comes with responsibilities and risks, such as maintenance costs, property taxes, and the potential for market downturns. Renting, on the other hand, offers flexibility and less upfront financial commitment. It's a great option if you value mobility or are not quite ready for the financial responsibilities of home ownership. However, it also means dealing with landlords, less control over your living space, and no return on investment. Ultimately, the decision to rent or buy is a personal one. It's about weighing the pros and cons and choosing what works best for your lifestyle and financial situation.